Hello, and welcome to the 2022 draft for the ECFFL, the EctriCommunity Fantasy Football League. My name is EctriCom. We are going to be doing ourselves a bit of a fantasy football league this year. Set it up about a week ago now, and we are going to be doing the draft tonight to pick out all of our teams. Anyone who is a fan of fantasy football knows how this goes, but for those of you who don't, essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through and picking out actual players from real life NFL. We're going to be picking players for different spots. As you can see, there is the QB. If you look over this way. Yeah, this way. If you look over that way, there's QB, RB, or two RBs, two WRs, a TE, flex, D/ST, and K. Those are different positions for those of you who are not football minded. And we are going to be basically picking players from the real NFL, going in an order, back and forth, snake style. And then at the end of it, we're going to go through each week when there are football games going on. We are going to see whose players do better in the actual games that they're playing in. We get points based on how well they do, and whoever gets more points from their team versus the other teams ends up winning. So if all of that makes sense and you're excited to see this draft go on, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. It really helps out the channel. You'll be able to catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you will have a wonderful time. But thank you so much, Microwave and Connor, for joining in before the stream even started. Glad to have you here. Hopefully we will entertain you today. I am not alone, I must also say. We are going to be having some of the other team managers come in and join me for commentary. So we are going to go and hop into the Discord channel right now, I would say. Right now we only got the punning man, who is the only one right now, but hopefully some other people will hop on and they can introduce themselves as they get here. But let me just set everything up and make sure that we're all set. Hello.
I'm still here.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I think we can hear you. All right. Actually, I might real quick lower this a little bit more. There we go. Sebastian, welcome to the stream. Cook, Neji, Chase, or Kamara in a full PPR league at pick 8. I mean, there's only six teams, and I'm not sure if it's PPR. I think it's just the very basic, like, standard, points per yards and stuff like that, rather than points per reception. But thank you so much for joining.
Steve.
Yeah.
Extric.
Yes.
Is there why the live stream is behind for discussion?
Is the what?
Your live is a little behind our chat, because I heard something you said.
Oh, yeah, the stream is probably going to be delayed, so honestly that helps me. That way you don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I think the chat should be a little bit delayed. Or the stream should be a little bit delayed. I would stick with just Discord, personally.
Okay, so I'll just have to keep in mind what I'm saying. Okay.
That way, also, you can't screen peek me, you cheater. Who would you pick at pick 8? I'm in a 12-man league, and I'm sure those players are going to be left. I would probably go Chase if I had to pick between those four, Sebastian. But I'm also out of the fantasy. I'm a little bit rusty on the fantasy football thing. I haven't done it in a couple of years, so I'm not as familiar with which players are good in fantasy. So take it with a grain of salt. Also, the draft starts in apparently 10 minutes, according to my 11 minutes according to my counter. I thought I set it for 7:45, but maybe ESPN's counters. It says 6. Oh,
yeah.
Let me try reloading the page. Oh, I can join the draft. Beautiful. We can load up the draft. It won't start for a little bit, but we're good here. I've got the 3rd pick. Looks like you've got the 5th, punning man.
I do.
So, real quick, I'm going to introduce all of the teams to you, those of you who are watching today. With the first pick, we've got a team in which we can't see what the name is because, unfortunately, they must have the owner must have used weird symbols that don't mean anything. So square with a plunger a plunger icon is the first pick of the draft. They are drafting first. Next up, we have the Cheverino Studios team, owned by our very own Cheverino Studios. Let me go to that team. The Cheverino Studios over here with the Avenger symbol. Nice. Next up after that, we have myself, the Boston Manectric, drafting third. After that, we have the one of my college roommates' teams, which is the MG's favorite blue hen, with the blue hen symbol. Went to UD with me, so we're both blue hens. And then after that, we have the fifth team, which is Punning Man's team, the Blazing Tortoises, which, is an oxymoron in and of itself. And finally, we've got Underdogs Avery's team. So that is the league right now as it stands. We've got ourselves 6 teams that are going to be drafted tonight, and hopefully you will have a fun time. Also, Cheverino says chaos. I forgot that there's a chat in here. Let me write it down real quick. All right. So we've got another few minutes before this thing starts. It's currently looking like the first pick is going to be auto-picked, which means the computer's going to be picking the stuff. That's okay. And then I guess Cheverino is out right now, but he was in the chat earlier, so I assume he's probably going to be back in time for the draft itself. So how are you doing, Punning Man? How's your day going?
Punning Man is doing very forward to the chaos that this draft will bring.
Yeah, it should be fun. Also, check your audio settings. You're clipping in and out pretty quickly.
Oh God, this again.
Yeah, sorry. All right, let's throw this over here real quick.
Test, 1, 2.
Better. Not perfect, but better.
Let's drum.
I could also probably throw your volume up a little bit. Let's try that. Alrighty. Few more minutes. 2 more minutes until the draft starts.
What the rest of people?
That
wasn't.
I mean, I think Cheverino's going to hop back in. It is looking like Brad and Abe are not going to be joining in on the chat, and they'll just be joining in as for their drafting positions, or at least Brad will. I don't know about Abe. He might just be picking auto. Ryan, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. Hope you're doing well today. I'm very excited for this draft. I've got the Gen 8 gym theme playing in the background, 10 hours version. Unfortunately, it doesn't loop perfectly, but it still sounds awesome and is epic enough. Now, I've done basically no preparation for this, so I might do poorly. That's okay, though. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I did.
Oh god. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Well, we'll see if anyone did. Apparently, Cheverino is in a bunch of fantasy leagues, so he might end up doing very well. Unfortunately, I can't stay very long. I will be staying for a bit. All right, Ryan. Thank you so much for sticking around for any amount of time. Glad to have you here. All right, we got 47 seconds left. I think that means I should probably get myself a celebratory sip of Snapple. Oh, man. What's the Sword Shield? What's the Sword and Shield music? It's the gym theme, Microwave. It is the gym theme. Got the chanting in the background. Oh, we are on the clock.
That was fast.
Oh, we're already on the second pick because Team 1 autoed. So, looks like Jonathan Taylor's off the board. Well, I know that it's that, but why the music? Oh, because I wanted something somewhat sporty for the background, and I thought that the gym theme in this one sounds sporty enough. Originally, the thought was to make a full, like, pick my own very own, or make my very own, like, Fox NFL theme type song, but I'm not a good enough musical composer to pull that off, so I just decided to go with this. Maybe next year I'll have come up with an idea by then, but for now, you know, I think this will work. As soon as I tuned in, I saw you were taking a drink of Snapple. Welcome, Listless. Thank you so much for hopping in. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting draft. Wonder if Cheverino's actually in. Maybe Wii Sports Music? Oh, that could be another good one. I'm going to stick with this one just because I already have it up, but that would be another good idea for the future. Who are you thinking of picking for your first pick, Punning Man? What's that? You're not going to tell me? Fine.
Because I haven't figured it out.
Alright, I think I go this. So, with the third pick, I choose Cooper Kupp as my first wide receiver. Trick is a pro music composer. The Sheriff of Rottingham theme, that's funny as well. I like that theme. I've never watched sports, so this is quite new. Oh, neat. Mike, well, welcome to the world of sports, I suppose. Tom Brady? Really? Your first pick is Tom Brady? God, you're such a Patriots stan. Ah, boy. Alright, so it looks like Christian McCaffrey and Jamar Chase went out. I should probably go with a running back at this next pick. I think I have my next two picks. I'm going to go with this, and then after that, I'll go with... Yeah, we'll draft this one, and then after that, we'll go with this one. Yeah, so I'm going to go with... Oops. Oh, bastard took the one I was going to pick. Let's see. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Don't trust him either. I guess we go with... So my thought process is here. I don't trust CeeDee Lamb because he's on Dallas, and I feel like Dallas isn't going to do well this year. I think Tampa Bay is going to regress, so I'm not going with Fournette either. Kamara is always injured, so I'm worried about that. Deebo Samuel also injured a decent amount. I'm just going to go with Deebo Samuel. He's somewhat injured, but I think that it's okay. I really got hurt on my skateboard. I have a knot in my head. My arm was bleeding really bad, so I went to a pizza place to get napkins, and it looks like I have bite marks of blood on my shoulder. Oh, geez, I'm sorry to hear that, Liz. I hope you start feeling better. I'm a huge sucker when it comes to sports. Welcome to the stream, Lit, and I really appreciate that. I'm a pretty big sports fan myself, actually. Mostly just like listening to the storylines of different like teams and stuff like that, rather than watching the sports themselves. But every once in a while, I'll enjoy watching a game or two. Axis Myth, welcome to the stream as well. I think this is your first time here. Darnell Mooney and a third for Michael Thomas and an eighth. Who wins the trade? I would say... Michael Thomas and an eighth. I'm not really sure for... I'm not really much of a PPR person, but I would say that one. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, that's fair. It's not the thing I know most about, but... Who's getting picked, by the way? That's a good question. Oh, Stephon Diggs would have been a good one. I'm going to have you on in the background. All right, Listless, thank you. Who are you thinking for your next pick, Punning Man?
I'm probably going to get another running back.
Okay. Let me look at your team right now. Ezekiel Elliott and Travis Kelce is a good pick. And I'm sure Tom Brady will do well. I think honestly he'll probably score pretty high because he's gonna need to. They're gonna need to like he's gonna need to throw a bunch because I feel like they're gonna rely more and more on him. So he'll probably get you good fantasy points. I don't know about him as a first pick, but hey.
You know what? I'm gonna give this guy a shot.
Saquon Barkley? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. So I have 2 wide receivers, a running back. I could go tight end. Let's see. Got a minute 18. I could go Leonard Fournette, but I kind of don't want to. I don't trust that Cleveland's going to do well this year, so I don't want to go Nick Chubb. I kind of want to go with this one. I'll go with this one on my next pick. We'll go... Let's see. Am I at... Okay, let's see. I got 47 seconds. We're fine. I think we'll go here. And then we'll go with this one afterwards. Because I think that... I'm going to go with Aaron Jones, I think, next. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that, but that's okay. Somebody went
kicker.
What was that?
I should have picked a kicker in the first round. That would have been funnier.
That's true. John Willie, someone went with QB in the first round? Yes, Punning Man did. He went with Tom Brady. See, I'm not the only one that's baffled by your pick style.
It would have been better if I did a kicker, though.
It would have been funnier, that is for sure. Let's see. So, I want to go with Aaron Jones because I feel like they're going to focus a lot more on the run this year in Green Bay, but I also feel like Green Bay's not going to do that well this year, losing Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go Javonte Williams because I think that Russell Wilson's going to have a comeback year this year. I think that's my plan. Let's see. Do I go QB now?
No, you go kicker.
Maybe, yeah. You should watch more sports than Microwave? Yeah. I mean, sports are fun. Sports are fun. I just realized Punning Man is there. Yep, he's here. Hanging out in the chat. Unfortunately, I must take my leave now. Goodbye. All right, Ryan, thank you so much for joining in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Glad to have you here. In my leagues, we talk about how anything before round 4 for a QB is nuts, and then somebody picks a QB in round 3 or 4, and then people start to panic. Yeah, I feel like once one person like picks QB slightly early, then all the dominoes fall and people go really, really quickly. I think that's kind of like a common thing to have happen. Also, Hunter, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. You playing soccer? Wrong football, Microwave. Sure, Green Bay lost one player, but they will do better with their QB. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I guess in the regular season, he's probably going to do well. But he's also got, like, no weaponry this year. So I feel like they're going to focus a lot more on the run, which is kind of why I was looking towards Aaron Jones. But at the same time, I think he's gone now. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe he's still around. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Football, no football. Exactly, John, exactly. Why was Scriblio labeled as Undertale by YouTube? I have no idea, Microwave. It's weird. YouTube does weird things. Can't really explain it. Yeah, Litton, I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna go a lot more run, which will probably be helpful for whatchamacallit, for Aaron Jones. But at the same time, I think that it's gonna be a rough time for Aaron Rodgers. Let's see who he picks. I know what my next two picks are, assuming that one of them doesn't get yoinked. Screw it, we're going with it. All right, I know what my next one is. Weaponry? I thought football was non-violent. You thought football was non-violent? Listen. Football is probably one of the most violent sports out there. But it more means, like, metaphorical weaponry. Like, tool, or like people who are, like, dangerous on the field. Not, like, literal weaponry. I am on the clock.
Not gladiator combat or jousting.
Yeah. All right. I'm happy with that pick.
Wow, good pick.
Thank you. I think I timed it well. So we got everything except for defense and kickers. Kicker, I'm gonna leave off because there's no Gostowski anymore. He used to be like way above the rest, and now I think it's just like meh.
Yeah.
Oh, someone picked a defense. Fascinating. I think I'm gonna stick with wide receivers and running backs for now. Football needs guns. That's an interesting take, Microwave. How is Mahomes still up there? It's only a 6-team league, to be fair, John. But yeah, I'm very happy that I got that. I spoke too soon. Hey, I grabbed it. I'm happy with it. Will you rate my team? 10-team, no PPR. Josh Allen, Najee, Saquon, Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Waddle, Dalton Schultz, Carlson, Chargers defense, benches Trey Lance, AJ Dillon, Pierce, Mooney, Ertz. That's not a bad team, Hunter. I like it. Oh, and the Steelers defense. Steelers defense, I think, is going to be underrated this year. RPG mixed with football foot launcher. All right, let's see now. Who do I want now? It looks like we've got 7 and 9 by team players right now. So, Chicago's going to be terrible. Washington's not going to be great. I don't want too many Denver people. J.K. Dobbins. Let's see. Maybe I go defense instead. Now, I think I'll stick over here. Who do I pick? Screw it, I'm going with my gut. I know it's early, but I'm going with it. It's what I like best.
He could be a sleeper pick.
Yeah. I think that Kyler Murray's going to do well this year, so I'm going to bank on that. All right, now I could really screw someone over and pick a second quarterback. I kind of want to do that, actually. No, there's too many good quarterbacks. It's not worth it. We have 2 wide receivers, 3 running backs. So I'll go... Pittsburgh wide receiver? Kenny Pickett. No. God, I know too much about too many quarterbacks. I'll go Gabe Davis. These are backups anyway.
I mean, Buffalo could be decent this
I think Buffalo's going to be good this year. So I'm going more based on like who I think is going to, what teams I think are going to do better rather than the players themselves.
Yeah.
Ectric, how was your Memorial Day weekend? I had 5 days off thanks to our 4-day work week. Oh, nice! Congratulations, John. I'm assuming you meant Labor Day, which in that case, it was very good. I went on Saturday. My fiance's sister came up and visited, and I ended up barbecuing for my fiance and her sister, and then we ended up going to mini golf and had some ice cream and stuff on Saturday. That was fun. And then Sunday, Monday was mostly just, doing stuff around the house, a little bit of wedding planning, honeymoon planning type stuff. It was a good day, or a good weekend rather. I could definitely use the longer break, so I was appreciative of it for sure. Oops, someone went with kicker. The kicker dam has broken. Oh wow, yes, wrong time of year. No worries. I feel like a lot of people say Memorial Day instead of Labor Day. It's like got the same vibe. Barbecue holiday on a Monday type of thing, and Memorial Day I think is the more popular of the two. So it makes sense. Let's see. So we got 2 autos right here. Oh, Zach Ertz went. Okay. Former Philadelphia player. I see what you're doing, Brad. Let's go. We still got some good defenses on the board. Do we really think the Buccaneers are going to be that good of a defense?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to have their work cut out for them because the offensive line is so demolished.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Ravens defense. Might be a dumb move, but whatever. I gotta go take care. No worries, Microwave. Thank you so much for stopping by. I still know nothing about football. Well, hopefully you'll learn over the season. Well, I'll provide regular updates. Don't worry. The video is finally almost done. It should be done by the end of the week or next week. OMG, it's taking forever. Congrats, Crazy Gamer. That's awesome. Super excited to see it. Good luck with that. Let's see. All positions. Do I go... I don't think the Jets are going to be that good, so I'm going to go with this. We'll hold off on a kicker for a while still. I think everyone could get at least one kicker before having too much. I forgot that it's no longer Oakland, it's Las Vegas. I hate that they have LV instead of Oak as their initials.
I know, that bothers me.
Yeah. At my school, everyone roots for the Bengals because we're home of the Bengals. Oh, nice, Listless. That's awesome. I don't get all the hypes about the Bucks defense. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there either, Hunter. I'm not. I mean, people probably know better than I do, so maybe I'm just being dense, and whoever has the Bucks defense on is going to end up doing really well. But I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
I mean, I think I went out on a limb picking the Bills defense.
I think they'll be all right. I feel like, you know, the fact that they're going to have one of the best quarterbacks in the league makes it so that they're going to be able to handle things a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll see.
Yeah. Sure, why not? I do still need a kicker. This draft's going pretty quickly, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely is.
I thought you were at like 500 subs, not 600. Yeah, we've been growing a lot lately. I think we're at 626 now. Man, you really grown? Yeah, I'm very excited. We're the reach goal for the channel is to hit 1K by the end of the year. Not sure if we'll be able to do it, but that's my goal, and I'm sticking to that goal. We'll have to see, though. I'm avoiding Tyler Bass this year. What does Tyler Bass play, Hunter? I don't recognize the name. Do you, Punning Man?
Nope.
Not the most knowledgeable on all of the players. Oh, Tyler Bass. Kicker. Got it. For Buffalo. It's literally right on my screen. Never mind, Hunter. Ignore me. Ignore me! Good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I should catch up to that.
Yeah, I think they've made some new episodes.
Yeah, they have. I actually follow Little Karibo on Twitter. I think we can reach 1.5 subs. Or 1.5k subs. By the end of the year, that is a stretch and a half. Get it? Because the stretch is 1,000. It's funny to me. Fine.
I mean, my team name is a bad pun. And it's oxymoronic.
It's not the only type of moronic. I was pretty proud of that one.
Drafting the Bucks defense. Oh, okay.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to take my kicker now. And then I think next we'll go with either this. I guess this could be okay also. Or now. Week 10's too early for a bye to grab a Cleveland player. Gotta wait until at least week 13.
Take that gamble on that one.
Oh, Allen Robinson just went. Maybe I should go back to some wide receivers and RBs.
I'm on the clock.
Crazy how that happens. The Underdogs took 49ers defense. And Russell Wilson as a QB. It's not a bad pick. I think he's going to have a bounce back year. Ding dong, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Is Punning Man streaming? No. Punning Man does not have a channel. At least not at this moment. He has mentioned multiple times possibly doing one in the future, but at this point I'm kind of doubtful.
Detroit's going to do too well, but what do I know? Maybe they'll surprise me.
I feel like they're going to have a bit of a bounce-back season. I think that Jared Goff is not as bad as their record came out last year. And
Yeah.
I think that they also... I think their draft went okay-ish as well,
Yeah.
so... Who knows? Also, Abe jumped in now, so I don't have to worry about the most obvious pick being picked, because now it's just going to all be Eagles.
Oh, that's right. They're Philly fans.
Yeah, they're both Philadelphia Eagles fans. Ew.
Yeah, I agree.
He should get one? I agree, Listless. He should get a YouTube channel, but, that is not my decision. The Lions were statistically one of the best teams in the past few games. Is that last season or pre-season? Ding dong. Because I remember them doing pretty well and just getting a lot of bad breaks. Doom, 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 doom. I think this is my fourth. Oh wow, Chef Reno's is in 4 leagues. That's crazy. Hunter, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Hope to see you again in some more streams. We do a bunch of gaming content. We'll also be doing some updates on this league as the weeks go by. I'll give updates on the standings, who won what game, and all that kind of stuff. It should be fun. So, hope you will stick around and continue hopping in on these streams. Last season, you mean? Oh, okay. So the past few games, the most recent few games, they actually were doing pretty well. That's good to know. Bodes well for your most recent pick, Funny Man.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
All right, we've got 2 more picks, huh?
Guess we'll get another tight end.
Yeah, I grabbed 2 tight ends. I'm not gonna bother getting another defense or another kicker. I think I'm just gonna
pick up a defense later.
Yeah, when my defense goes or kicker goes on, actually both of them are gonna go on by the same week. That's the only issue. But when that happens, I'll just drop some people from my bench and then pick up some extra ones. Let's see. I think we go here. I want this, or possibly this. I think those are my best options. I would take Jacobs, never mind. Oh, well, sorry. I went with Singletary because I have faith in Buffalo this year, but I suppose Jacobs might also be good. That was the other one I was thinking about. We'll see though. Thanks for the advice though, Hunter. I appreciate it. I was too quick for you. You gotta be quicker than that. No one wanted to Deshaun Watson.
PR nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want Deshaun Watson. I don't condone what he did whatsoever, and generally don't want to deal with that crap. But for the memes, I suppose it's funny to say it at least. All right, I think I'm gonna go here. I got a feeling about Minnesota this year. Why not? Josh and Russell, my go-tos this season. Nice. What's your favorite team? It is the Green Bay Packers. I am a Packers fan because I used to be a really big Brett Favre fan, and then Aaron Rodgers fan, and although I'm kind of sick of all his antics lately, he's still a good player at least. He also craps the bed in every playoffs that I've seen. So, pros and cons. All right, but with that, the draft is done. Let's go through all of the teams and show our rosters. So we'll start with mine because it's already up. The Boston Electrics. Starting QB is Patrick Mahomes. Starting running backs are Dalvin Cook and Javonte Williams. Starting wide receivers, Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel. Starting tight end is Mark Andrews. My flex is Aaron Jones, the running back. My defense is the Ravens defense, and my kicker is Evan McPherson. And then on the bench, we got Marquise Brown, Gabe Davis, J.K. Dobbins, Matthew Stafford, Dawson Knox, Devin Singletary, and Adam Thielen. No one on the IR just yet, which is good. We'll go over to the Blazing Tortoises next, the Punting Man's team. Quarterback is Tom Brady, the GOAT. Running backs are Ezekiel Elliott and Saquon Barkley. Wide receivers are Juju Smith-Schuster and Tyler Lockett. Tight end is Travis Kelce. Flex is Mike Williams. Defense is the Bills defense, and the kicker is Matt Gay. On the bench, we've got Miles Sanders, A.J. Dillon, Kyler Murray, Allen Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Hunter Henry, and Chris Godwin. No one on the IR. And then after that, we'll go on to MG's favorite blue hen. Quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Running backs, Najee Harris and Alvin Kamara. Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. Tight end, Zach Ertz. Flex is Leonard Fournette. Defense is the Eagles defense, and kicker is Nick Folk. On the bench, we have DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown, Jalen Waddle, DK Metcalf, Travis Etienne Jr., Aaron Rodgers, and TJ Hawkinson. Is the stream ending soon? Probably pretty soon. It's going to be a short stream. That's okay, though. I have no idea what's going on. Lucian, welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up our draft. I'm going through all of the teams to show the different, whatchamacallits, the different rosters, because we just finished our draft. We've got Fulok's team. I'm just going to call them the Plungers, because that's easier than saying square. They have Lamar Jackson as quarterback, running backs Jonathan Taylor and Austin Eckler. We've got wide receivers Tyreek Hill and T. Higgins, tight end Dalton Schultz, flex Joe Mixon. Defense is the Cowboys defense, and the kicker is Brandon McManus. The bench is DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, Courtland Sutton, Deontay Johnson, David Montgomery, and Darnell Mooney. No one on the IR. We've got the Underdogs I gotta go. I have homework to do. Have a good night. All right, Hunter. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for subscribing, and hope to see you around again sometime soon, friend. The Underdogs have a quarterback of Josh Allen. Running backs are Christian McCaffrey and James Conner. Wide receivers are Jamar Chase and Mike Evans. The tight end is Kyle Pitts. Flex is Cam Akers. Defense is the Packers defense, and the kicker is Justin Tucker. Bench is George Kittle, Brandon Cooks, Breece Hall, Russell Wilson, 49ers defense, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Daniel Carlson. And then finally, we got ourselves the final team, Cheverino Studios. QB is Justin Herbert. Running backs are Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb. Wide receivers are Stephon Diggs and Devontae Adams. Tight end is Darren Waller. Flex is Michael Pittman Jr. They have the Saints defense and Harrison Butker as kicker. And then on the bench, they have Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Mitchell, Joe Burrow, Dallas Goedert, Buccaneers D, Amari Cooper, and Josh Jacobs. So that is all of the teams. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not sure. I think we're probably just going to end it off here. Punting Man, do you have any thoughts on how the draft went?
I think the draft went pretty well. Kind of wish we had more people on it, Brad.
Well, it happens.
It does.
I mean,
but,
Abe didn't even show up to the draft, let alone the Discord chat draft.
Yeah, well, Ham can do what he wants.
Well, how do you feel about your team?
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I kind of went away from my normal strategy of just grouping players by like the same 2 or 3 teams, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I ultimately can't control how they'll play.
It's true.
So
we will have to see. thank you so much for joining me, everyone. We're going to probably end it off right here. A little bit of a short stream tonight, but we will be probably back tomorrow evening again with some more gaming. But until next time, thank you so much for joining me. We'll find ourselves someone to raid, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And if you enjoyed this, consider liking and subscribing. Really helps the channel. You'll be able to catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you all have a wonderful time. But let's go see who we have to raid. Let's see. Right here, we'll go with this. And who is live? Let's go raid Anxious Christian. We haven't raided him in a while. We'll go raid Anxious Christian. So we're going to go and do a hashtag Ectric raid. And have some good times. Fulak, thank you for joining.
Hey, Mr. Ooga Booga.
Yes. I trust the computer to pick my team. My team is called the Fairy Godmothers. Gotcha. Thank you. But yes, we are going to be going and doing a hashtag Ectric raid. So go over to Anxious Christian, send on the love. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And until then, I will see you in the next stream. Have a great one. Bye.